Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Been a couple of weeks since we've had a YouTube Piper's Care. Let's have one today. But first, in what would be an emerald Missouri Meerschaum, except that it's a second, I have got some Corvette Hogarth rum flake. Now, this is listed as an aromatic, but it is not. If you are expecting an autumn evening style maple rum sweet flavor, this ain't it. This is a good Corvette Hogarth Virginia Burley base. It's a broken flake with just a hint of a rum topping on it. Oh, bumped my tripod there. Yes, I'm smoking an aromatic because I'm in the house. No, my wife has never smelled this one before, so I don't know whether she really approves. It tastes like a good Corvette Hogarth blend. And like many of their blends, particularly flakes, it's going to take me a few relights to really get this thing going. Some of you are curious about how to even pack a bowl with these. Well, take a look at this picture. Now, on the left, you'll see I've just taken some of this broken flake and I figured out roughly about how much it will take to fill that Cobb's bowl and torn the strands off to where they're about the length, a little shorter than the depth of the bowl of the Cobb. On the right, I rubbed out very finely enough to put on top as kindling. And here's what I do. I take that bit of broken flake and I just slide it. Don't stuff it, don't force it. Slide it down into the bowl, twist it around a little bit, and then tap it down. I've made sure that I've torn it off shorter than the top of the bowl so that then I can just dust some of the kindling that I've rubbed out. And it does help get it lit a little better. So for those of you who have struggled with that, now I'm talking, this would have stayed lit if I hadn't been talking. But that does help with some of the broken flakes, especially the ones that are a little more moist, like the Corvette Hogarth, Sam Corvette flakes. Let's dive in. Curmudgeon Piper. A couple weeks ago, the Divine Miss Lee had kidney infection. Now, I have not heard an update on that. What I did hear just the other day is that she had an endoscopy, and that revealed that she has some esophageal erosion. That cannot possibly be fun. Let's lift her up in prayer. She has had a rough go of it. This week, Doc Hatfield, Preacherman Piper, came on camera very briefly to let us know that he had had a stroke, and it was apparent that he was struggling. Tell you what, this is just a precious, sweet man. Drop by, give him some encouragement, and let him know that you're thinking about him. And if you are, let him know you're keeping him in your prayers. 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio. Now, this news is a couple weeks old too. His back was acting up again. And a week or so ago, his son-in-laws, or future son-in-laws, his daughter's fiance's grandmother, had a stroke and a heart attack. I believe at the time he said they were taking her off of life support. It's been a week and a half. I assume she has passed since then, but I haven't been able to completely catch up since my time in YouTube jail. Onion, give us an update if you would on that, even if you just do it as a comment here. Ryan Hensley. Ryan Hensley was one of the guys that you saw in the video from the Onion Patch when Corvette Jim and I went up there. He is a very new presenter, just a handful of videos. He had his best friend of 16 years took his life a week and a half ago. I I cannot put myself in the position of someone who has had that happen. I've been very fortunate. The pain of that, it got to be hard to deal with. Drop by and give Ryan a little encouragement. Speaking of Corvette Jim had a video on just yesterday. The Ohio Carver RC Sands. Jim was a promoter of his work. Jim was also a good friend of RC Sands, and he passed away just this week. Lift that family up in prayer, and keep Jim in your thoughts too. He's had a rough year. Last, set my iPad down. The Dread Tyger shared just last night. He had someone in his life pass who was not only a good friend, but a spiritual child. Not meaning someone immature, but someone he had shepherded, guided, and led in his role as a priest. He had a powerful message in his video. I really strongly encourage you to drop by his site, watch the video, leave him a word of encouragement, but absorb his words of wisdom at the same time. Now with that, folks, let's share some love. Drop by, let these guys know you're thinking about them. Keep them in your prayers this week, and let them know you're doing that. And then light yourself something you like. I do like this rum flake. And enjoy your afternoon.